Hello trader, with the increased volatility on euro dollar and GBP USD, both of these instruments currently showing significant trading opportunity on the lower time frame. Now before we discuss how we can trade, let's quickly look at higher time frame starting with the euro dollar to see overall picture in the market. Looking at the monthly chart, as expected, euro dollar from the monthly, we can see the price currently has broken from the structure after previous monthly close with a strong bearish candle with a long wick at the bottom. Now this month we can see after initial pullback the market has started to break below, which is highly bearish at the moment. And as we can see, there is a support here on the monthly, which is the previous swing low. And as the market has started to break below, what I think that euro dollar for long term picture we could see coming back down, testing this support or potentially breaking below before it bounce back up for a deeper pullback. So there is a gap here. We can expect euro dollar to come down and fill. Dropping down to the weekly chart, we can see previous weekly candle is a bearish engulfer with crossover of the previous weekly narrow candles on high and low both sides with a full engulfing pattern. And we can see that this is a massive drop here, pullback, and the market is again coming back down to create a new lower low. This week we saw there was a gap open in this area, which is quite important level to look at. And as soon as the market opened, the price started to drop below, as this is the previous swing low. And what I think that long term picture, we might see that euro dollar coming back down to retest this support or any of this level. As the market currently in a strong downtrend, we can expect this weekly candle to drop down further after initial pullback. If we drop down to the daily chart, previous daily candle as expected, after the gap open from the weekly, we have seen a bearish engulfer. And this candle on the daily, we can see there is a narrow wick at the bottom on the daily price action, which is basically a potential for further downside, as this is a bearish candle and there is no any zone here that the price might be stopped. So there could be potential downside here on euro dollar. Now today's candle, if we look at, this is the today's daily resistance line, and if we look at on euro dollar is moving up later today for any deeper pullback that can give potential selling opportunity on the lower time frame on euro dollar. Now looking at the intraday perspective, we can see that this is a clean downtrending market structure, and we can see there is a strong liquidity flow in that zone, from this zone. And with that liquidity flow, the market managed to break below, maintaining series of lower high and lower low. Now we can see previous sessions, there are three important doji formation, which is in fact a very strong liquidity zone as well. And what I think that we might see, as you can see the price now trying to bounce back up for a deeper pullback, this is where we can expect for another entry opportunity. As soon as we will find price action confirmation on the lower time frame, we can look for going short on euro dollar with a high probability trade setup. Now let's look at British pound US dollar to see what kind of opportunity we have. Looking at the monthly, again GBP USD as expected in our previous analysis as well, we can see that GBP USD after the previous monthly bearish engulfer, this month the price after initial pullback started to drop again to the downside. Now this is the monthly candle, as it has managed to break below this monthly support level. What I think that GBP USD may continue to drop, and this price might lead that price back to this monthly support level, as this impulse on the monthly started from here, and we can see the price has broken below. Highly likely that we could see the price will retest that support before bouncing up or dropping back down. Now dropping down to the weekly chart, we can see that there is a breakup structure on the weekly. From here there was a strong drop with a series of lower high formation in that area. Now previous weekly candle has crossed this high, grabbed the liquidity, form a huge bearish engulfer with a long wick on both sides, and there's a gap open here on GBP USD. What we can expect now for the market to come up a little for deeper pullback and then to continue to drop, as we can expect. What I think that GBPUSD initially could retest this support and even break below further to retest this support, which is the monthly support level. Now dropping down to the daily chart, we can see multiple liquidity grab with a multiple times false breakout above 20 EMA on the daily, and every time the price crossing that high getting rejected, which is a sign that GBPUSD may continue to trend in that direction, which is the daily level. And you can see here is high liquidity. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can expect GBPUSD to continue to trend in that direction. From the 4 hour time frame on GBPUSD, we can see the market trend is down here with this strong liquidity flow in that area. The price started to drop, pull back, and the market is forming series of lower high and lower low. Lower time frame price action can give us potential entry opportunity on GBPUSD. As soon as we will find suitable entry, we will be looking for going short with a high probability trade setup. Traders, if you enjoyed this analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.